Ele encontrou a trilha e foi atrás do amigo.
I found him pretty quickly and assessed him, and I knew straight away that he was in a really bad way.
And what did you see when you got to the spot of the accident?
He couldn't move his legs. He had no feeling from below his arms. He was conscious. He was in a lot of pain. I kind of also realized after I checked him over that he had some quite heavy thoracic injuries, some quite badly broken ribs, and he was in a bad way.
20 minutos depois, chegou o outro piloto, o japonês Akimori Umeda.
And Ueda didn't speak very good English, and I actually remember making the decision that I would stay with Pepe because he would have somebody to talk to. And although I was probably a better runner than Umeda, it was going to be such a long time before help was going to get in that I'd stay with Pepe, and because I knew him, I was his friend.
Enquanto isso, a organização do torneio começava a planejar o resgate. O local era de difícil acesso. Os japoneses pareciam nervosos.
梅田とスティーブとペペが一緒で、ペペが怪我してるっていうもんですから、もしもし、意識ははっきりしてるね。本当に？そんなに？山頂のね、どっちの方向かだけ言ってくれる？南西ね。そういうことは和歌山寄りね。
Os dois amigos viveram então turbilhão de sensações.
Yeah, he was being brave. I mean, he was Pepe. He was being good, and but he knew he was badly hurt. He hung on to me with his hands, and he hung on to me like he was trying to hang on to life. No, you've got a lot to live for, Pepe. You know, like think of Carolina and your family. And we started talking about his family, and about his home in Rio, and yeah, we talked about the good times, you know, the fun times in Brazil.
O amor pela família tomou conta de Pepe nos últimos minutos de sua vida, a ponto de pedir a Steve para escrever uma carta.
He said, you know, like tell Carolina I love her, and tell the family that the kids that I want to be, you know, I'm going to come home. I want to be home, and if I don't make it, I love them a lot. That night I couldn't sleep. I just sat up the whole night and wrote a letter for Phil to take home to Carolina, and it was probably one of the hardest things I've ever had to do.
No dia 4 de abril de 1991, 15 minutos antes do socorro chegar, Pepe morreu, ao lado de Steve.
Morre no Japão o número 1 do voo livre no Brasil, o carioca Pedro Paulo Lopes, o Pepe. Voar era a grande paixão dele.
A emoção de voar é uma coisa assim que não tem descrição, né? Um prazer, uma emoção, é minha vida.
Pepe tinha 33 anos, era casado e deixa 2 filhos.
You said that this accident, Pepe's death, affected you very deep. In which way?
But I took it a little bit easier, and I didn't push it quite so hard in competitions, and I spent a lot of time with my kids. Well, it made me appreciate my family. You know, you can't help but put yourself in the position of, you know, Pepe's family, and they've lost him. A lot of people have done it before. Yeah. Okay.
Depois que Pepe morreu, Steve passou 10 anos sem competir. O retorno ao voo livre também se deu por influência do piloto brasileiro, que vive em seus pensamentos toda vez que Steve parte para novos voos.
When you're flying, you get to think a lot to yourself, and Pepe's one of the people that I'm flying with when I'm up there. There's a certain spirituality to being up high and flying with thermals, you know, with birds and thermals, and yeah, I like to think. I mean, I'm not an incredibly spiritual person, but you do get this calming sort of feeling when you're up there flying, and you kind of feel it, Pepe's memories with you.
O tempo, mais uma vez, cicatrizou as maiores feridas, mas algumas perguntas sobre a morte de Pepe continuam abertas. Why he didn't land on the trees?
Yeah. A lot of people have asked me this question.
Mas qual era a postura dos organizadores? The show must go on. Essa era a postura.
Veja a seguir as dúvidas que ainda existem sobre o acidente e o legado que Pepe deixou para os brasileiros.